99.7 K-Red, Aurora, Colorado. This is Brandon Jackson here, calling your Red Foxes action as the Aurora Red Foxes are away again for the third week in a row, taking on the New Mexico State Aggies here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The tail of the tape. This is a different rushing attack that Aurora will be facing today. Though they've been great against the run, they're going to be running against a run option attack of the Aggies. We'll see if they can stop them today and keep that average low like they have all year. And kickoff is underway. It's DJ Smith back in his own end zone, and he'll take it out here as he tries to go towards the sideline and gets to about the 21-yard line before he is shoved out of bounds. And that'll bring out the Red Foxes offense. So here's D'Souza in the full house pistol formation, and it's going to be an inside handoff here to Vernon Winslet. And he'll start the Red Foxes offense off with a 3-yard gain for 2nd and 7. Offset wing formation here. It's a toss out, a pitch out to Timberlake as he gets blown up in the backfield. That play went absolutely nowhere. Derek Beckaway there on the tackle with a hard hit, and it will result in a 5-yard loss for 3rd and 12. D'Souza in the pocket, throws wide out to Sinclair. Hit him right in the hands, but he waited too late there on the comeback. Incomplete, and the Red Foxes will have to punt. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Shotgun formation. They move the tight end in motion left. They've got 3 wide. It's Jonty behind center here, and he breaks a few tackles. And somehow he didn't go down. He's still on his feet. He was dead to rights in the backfield there for a sack and somehow escaped all that and got a 6-yard gain. Handoff here to Larry Rose III. He's going to be the main focus here today, or should be, for New Mexico State as he gets started here with a 4-yard run. It'll be 3rd and inches. Solbeck in motion left. Jonty somehow gets away again. He is slipping off of tacklers as Nick Jonty picks up a gain of 10 and gets way more than enough for the first down yardage. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left again, 3 wide. Larry Rose III in the backfield. It's Jonty on the read option. He keeps it himself, and he's got a lane into the end zone. Touchdown, Nick Jonty, 25 yards out. And the Aggies are on the board immediately. It's just been poor tackling, poor job of getting in the lanes, and New Mexico's on the board already. So here comes Aurora. It's D'Souza in the pistol here, read option. He keeps himself, has to bounce off his lineman, try to get outside and cut back in, and it'll be for a gain of 9 as the Red Foxes try to get this offense going. 2nd and 1, offset I formation in the pistol. Handoff Timberlake straight up the middle, this time for positive yardage as he crosses the first down marker, and he's met by 2 tacklers for a 4-yard gain. 1st and 10. Going to go with a little bit of a heavier look here with Ireland and Ofarije in. It's Winslet on a stretch, and he tried to cut it back up inside, but only gets a gain of 3 there for 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7. 5 wide formation. Actually, it's Ofarije out there. It's 4 wide, and that pass gets deflected, nearly intercepted there by DeMarcus Owens. Red Foxes will punt. 1st and 10. At about the 37-yard line as Jonty's back to work here again, and this time he's brought down. Met by Quentin Cage as it seems like they've got a spy on Jonty this time around. 3rd and 4, Jonty throwing, left side's got a man. And it's Rashawn Hendricks who has to drag out Jonathan Boone, the wideout. That's a defensive tackle on a wide receiver. That's not very good as they pick up the first. Deep throw for Jonty here. He's got his man, Josh Aganon. 20-yard catch there as Jasper Willis brings them down as they near the red zone. 1st and 10 as they hurry up. Jonty on the read option. Shakes off the tackle from Craig Kilgore, and he storms his way into the end zone with a legion of blockers in front of him. Touchdown, New Mexico State, and immediately the Red Foxes find themselves 2 possessions behind. So Gaines in at quarterback now. They're going to pitch it out here to Winslet on the toss, and he gets a good gain there. Gets to about the 30-yard line for a 15-yard gain and a first. 1st and 10, midway through the first quarter here. Gaines going to line up under center. He's got Blanchard and Timberlake behind him as he changes up the play here. It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle to Timberlake. Doesn't get too far. Blockers can only get him about a gain of 3 as he's finally in the positive yards department. 2nd and 7. Gaines under center again. And he'll drop back here to throw over the middle. Finds David Blanchard coming out of the backfield there. Who's the leading receiver last year and one of his favorite targets as he picks up 14 in the first. At about the 45-yard line, a heavy look here as that's the big wide receiver, Javier Concepcion, moving in line to the left. And it looks like he got tangled up with Concepcion there, didn't know what he was really doing, but somehow still able to hand it off to Timberlake for a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Ball at just about midfield as Gaines takes the snap here. Throws to his right and finds Dallas Killinger. Tight throw there, but able to squeeze it right on in, and Killinger holds on for a gain of 12. First down, Red Foxes. So 1st and 10. Gaines, read option. He's going to keep it here. Stretches it out right and gets shoved out of bounds after picking up a gain of 11 and the first down. 53 seconds left here. Winsley gets the handoff straight up the middle. He's got a lane and gets past the first down marker to almost the 10-yard line. Winsley getting his wheels going here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. It's going to be, looks like Rojas and Winslet, as Rojas came in motion and Winslet took the carry there. Got about a gain of 6 for 2nd and 4. Looks like they'll run off one more play here as Gaines lines up under center. 3 wide, a tight end. Gaines going to throw. It's to Oparije, and he holds it in for the touchdown. He just got in front of the defender there, using all that height and wingspan to kind of box him out, because that could have almost been an interception, but he goes in for the end zone. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter here. Aurora got behind very quickly, but they put a score up on the board with Gaines in at quarterback. With a score 14-7, can the defense do something here to give the offense a chance? We'll see. This is 99.7 K-Red. Brandon Jackson, K-Red, we'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red. Welcome back to the second quarter here as New Mexico State has the ball, as Jonty will line up under center here for first down. Throws over the middle, and it is Jaleel Scott making the catch there. A 13-yard gain as he's brought down by Paul Beneventi, as the defense hasn't shown much resistance today. 2nd and 10. Ball at about the 44-yard line. Jonty going to hand off here to Larry Rose III. He shakes off the tackle there from, looked like that was Paul Beneventi, but he's brought down afterwards for a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Jonty throws, got the screen pass here for Larry Rose, and he's chased down from behind by Rangi Unatoa, and they're going to mark him short. 4th and inches. And they're actually going to review this one and look it back over. So the original call was that Unatoa tripped him up, and it looked like he got close to the first down marker. As we're taking a look at the replay here, it looks like, yeah, oh no, actually, Larry Rose's knee goes down. When it does, the ball does cross the plane. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed. And the official confirmed. So the first down will be awarded to the Aggies as they come out. 2nd and 3 here. Jonty leaps over a defender and gets the first down. Wow, what a play there, as Victor Van Slyke has to come up from his safety position and make the tackle. 1st and 10. Jonty, throw over the middle. Got Scott again here. And he's brought down by Dante Devine, but not after a 14-yard gain and a first down. As they're nearing the 10-yard line, they're inside the red zone. Jonty, read option, gonna keep it himself here, storming up the middle. Brought down by Jasper Willis, but rolls his way into the end zone despite the contact. Touchdown, New Mexico State, as they continue to expand upon their opportunities and are scoring at every possession. So Gaines stays in. 1st and 10. He's lined up under center, heavy set formation. And that's Jimmy Ireland moving in motion right, and they took way too much time. They weren't paying attention to the play clock, and they'll eat 5 yards as this offense has looked a little bit disjointed at times. So we'll try again here. 1st and 15. It's going to be a handoff to Winslet straight up the middle, and he gets about 8 of those yards back. Well, he gets all 5 yards back and then adds 3 more, so it'll be 2nd and 7. We got a offset wing formation here in the pistol for Gaines. He's going to throw the screen for Winslet. Winslet, blockers don't hold up for him, however. He does manage to get a gain of 3 for 3rd and 4. Should be manageable. We've got 3 wide, tight end Oparije in the slot, and then a running back in the middle. And it's Gaines who somehow escaped the sack there and then had to get rid of it immediately as the second rusher came. And the Red Foxes will punt yet again. 21-7. New Mexico State hasn't been stopped yet, and Jonty somehow slipping out of tackles left and right during this half thus far. He slips another one and evades a sack and picks up a gain of 9 for 2nd and 1. Jonty, another read option here. He keeps it himself and storms up the middle as again a poor job of containing the lanes. The linebacker absolutely missed his spot there, and Jonty eclipses 100 yards thus far, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. Jonty from the gun throws over the middle. He's got Hogan crossing from the left side, and Gregory Hogan picks up a 1st down after a gain of 17. 2nd and 8. Ball at about the 23-yard line as Jonty looks to throw here. Throws over the middle. He's got Aganon, and he storms into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State, and this game has already gotten out of hand. I can't believe that this is the same team that took Miami to the wire here and yet cannot contain this New Mexico State Aggies offense whatsoever. 1st and 10. Gaines stays out there. No sign of D'Souza thus far, so it seems like a pretty firm decision. Read option here for Gaines. It's a triple option, actually, as he pitches it out to Winslet, and Winslet gets to about the marker. It'll be 2nd and inches as he's eclipsed 50 yards. 2nd and inches. Timberlake in the backfield by himself. We got 4 wide as Gaines takes the snap and throws on a poor throw. Owens picks that one off, and DeMarcus Owens gets the 1st interception and turnover today. Yeah, that was just a terrible throw. Killinger has to fight a little bit more for that one, or actually will be Sinclair, but just a bad throw there by Gaines. I don't know if he just didn't see him whatsoever. Mashburn's going to have some words for him on the sideline. So 1st and 10, good field position here for New Mexico State as they're at the 25-yard line. Tight end moves in motion left as Jonty takes the snap. Rolls out to his right, and he's sacked. So that's at least a positive. The defense finally getting there and bringing down Jonty. It's Andre Swift on the sack as he comes from his left end position and brings him down, or right end position and brings him down. 3rd and 17. Pressure coming, and Uno Toa brings him down. Absolutely bowls over the right tackle. Watch it again here. Just bam, just throws him straight to the ground, and Unatoa brings him down hard before he can get the pass off. A great play there and great effort by Unatoa. So the Aggies will try a field goal here. It looks like it's about 57 yards, and it's already hooking left and no good. So Aurora avoids this becoming a 4-possession game and keeps it to 3, and they've got 3 minutes to try to storm downfield. So back into the game comes D'Souza from the pistol. He's got Blanchard, and I believe, well, actually he's changing the play call here. He's got Winslet and Oparije lined up at tight end. Here's D'Souza. He's going to pitch it out here to Blanchard on an option. It's an interesting play call there, and Blanchard able to bowl forward for a gain of 3 yards. It'd be 2nd and 7. D'Souza back in the pistol again. He's got Winslet and Rojas with him. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his man. That's Isaiah Irving trying to stiff arm and fight for extra yardage as he gets past the New Mexico State 40-yard line. Finally, a completed pass for D'Souza as he finds Isaiah Irving and gets into enemy territory. D'Souza, play action. He's going to roll out right. Good design here to get D'Souza's legs running here. He's going to throw for Willoughby Sinclair. He holds on to that one. Gain of 9 for 2nd and 1. Should be manageable. 2nd and 1. Full house formation with Blanchard, Winslet, and Timberlake in the backfield. It's going to be an inside give to Winslet. He's stopped almost at the line of scrimmage there, but he's able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10. Offset I formation in the pistol. D'Souza looking, throws to his right, finds Chuck Oparije, He had his first receiving touchdown of his career earlier on. Trying to look to add on to that as he's got the Red Foxes inside the 10-yard line. First and goal. Offset wing. It's Timberlake. Handoff straight up the middle. Doesn't get far as he's met by 2 tacklers. Gain of 3 there. Second and goal. Clock winding down. They've got about 30 seconds left as D'Souza lines up under center. They're going to try to stretch this one out with Winslet, who decides to cut it back up and doesn't find much running room. Only a gain of 3 for third and goal. So Aurora calls a timeout with 16 seconds left. Third and goal. They're going to have D'Souza throw it. He's going to roll out, and the spy caught up to him, and D'Souza didn't know what to do with it. He's brought down, sacked. That's Terrell Hanks. A 2-yard loss, and on fourth and goal, Aurora's going to bring out the kicking unit. Here's O'Shea, gets this one away, and the kick is through as time expires. So, Aurora can't get the touchdown, but at least they're able to cut down the deficit a little bit here. An 18-point game, not what we were expecting. We thought Aurora would be a lot better in this one. 28-10 as they go into halftime. Can they get it together and put something coherent on offense and get it together on defense as well? We'll see. 99.7 K-Red, this is Brandon Jackson. We'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red, this is Brandon Jackson calling your Aurora Red Foxes football action as we're about to get back underway after halftime. Tail of the tape thus far, New Mexico State and that hurry-up offense has been absolutely running Aurora out of town as they've been dominating thus far on offense. As we get underway here, O'Shea kicks it back to Gibson, who takes it at about the 5-yard line. He's trying to break it outside here, and it's Jimmy Ireland, the backup tight end, who has to shove Christian Gibson out of bounds. So it's first and 10 for the Aggies as they take over from about the 33-yard line. It's a handoff here to Larry Rose III. Haven't seen a lot of him today, but he's got a lane here to the outside, and he's finally brought down at about the 50-yard line, about near midfield. It's a gain of 17 and a first down for the Aggies. Handoff again to Larry Rose III. Trying to find a hole, able to get a gain of 5 there. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Aggies. 3rd and 1. Ball at about the 40-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle for Rose. And the defense collapses right on him as quick as they can. But he's able to get a gain of 3 before they get there. 1st and 10. Quick throw outside. And wow, Quentin Cage is all over that pass. A quick throw to Jonathan Boone only goes for a gain of 3 for 2nd and 7. Jonty from the gun. Going to try to go option here, and he's met immediately by Rangi Unatoa. Brings him down for about a yard loss there. It'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Aggies in the gun again. They've got 3 wide or 4 wide. As Jonty throws left side's got Aganon wide open. 18-yard reception as he just gets out of bounds and stops the clock as they're inside the red zone. Jonty from the pistol, handoff straight up the middle. It's Leonard in relief for Larry Rose III. Touchdown, Brandon Leonard. Straight up the middle, untouched, no defenders there. And New Mexico State's looking at a 35-10 lead. So D'Souza back out at quarterback again. He's in the shotgun here with split backs. They're going to go read option. D'Souza got Timberlake behind him, and he decides to slide down and take a gain of 8 there for 2nd and 2. Aurora's got to get something going, and quickly. 2nd and 2. Pistol formation. It's going to be a handoff here to Winslet. They're going to stretch this one out. Winslet's got some room to the outside as he's approaching the 40-yard line and shoved out of bounds. Gain of 16 there for Vernon Winslet, who all of a sudden seems like he's taking most of the carries and getting a lot of yardage today. 1st and 10. Ball at about the 40-yard line. Handoff here to Timberlake. He stretches this one to the outside. He's got an opening. Got a lot more speed than Winslet as he's able to get to about the 29-yard gain there as he gets to about the 30-yard line before he's shoved out. What a play there, an explosive run by Timberlake to get this offense going. D'Souza from the pistol, going out right, looking, finally throws out to Dallas Killinger as he's able to lure the defender in, maybe try to go after him. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Pistol formation, offset wing. Ofarije back there with Winslet. Going to try to run the screen for him, and it goes nowhere. played to perfection. Winslet goes down for a loss of 6. 3rd and 11. Big play here if they can convert. Play action. D'Souza from the pistol. Going to roll out right. Looking for a man as he's finally crossed past the line of scrimmage and slides down just past the first down marker. What a play by Miguel D'Souza to pick up that first. I didn't think he would get it. 1st and 10, and it seems like Gaines is in. I don't know if there was an injury. As Gaines throws for the end zone, and it's picked off. Wright making the interception there, and that throw was inexcusable. I don't know if maybe Gaines just didn't see him and Wright blended in with the end zone, and he thought he had one-on-one coverage, but that's a terrible throw. Jonty handoff to Rose, and Rose is brought down. Chased down by Montgomery Ward for only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 8. 4 wide for New Mexico State. Jonty from the gun, pressure coming. Throws out wide, and that pass is nearly picked off. Paul Benavente there in coverage with Sam Montgomery behind them, and they force a punt. So a rare New Mexico State punt here as they're in their own end zone. Boot goes back. Here's Paul Phillips at about midfield. He's going to return this one. Trying to break out to the left and can't get much. Only a return of about 7 yards, but the Red Foxes will take over from about the 40-yard line. And in at quarterback comes Mike Hayes. I didn't see this one coming. He steps back here, throws over the middle. Good floater there. Inside the Dallas Killinger as he picks up a gain of 18. So first pass is success thus far from Mike Hayes. 1st and 10. Ball at about the 22-yard line. It's going to be a handoff here to Winslet as he goes for about a gain of 2. Not sure if that was a read or not, but I can't imagine Mike Hayes running early on here. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 20-yard line. Here's Mike Hayes dropping back from under center. Throws over the middle. Got Chucko for Rijay. Good catch there as they're about the 5-yard line now, and Mike Hayes has this offense cooking after that 13-yard gain. 1st and goal. The Red Foxes have 14 first downs today. They actually have more first downs than New Mexico State. And here they are trailing. Handoff straight up the middle for Marcus Timberlake. Touchdown, Red Foxes. 6 yards out. Go straight up the middle, untouched. Great job clearing a hole for him as Aurora pushes it to a 3-possession game. There's Jonty trying to get away and can't. Brought down by Quentin Cage for the sack. A 6-yard loss for 2nd and 16. They're in the gun here, or the pistol here. Jonty with Larry Rose behind him. Going to try to run away again this time. This time he actually crosses the line of scrimmage as he's brought down by Rongi Unatoa. 3rd and 16. Jonty looking, throws over the middle, and Josh Aganon drops that one. I think he heard Craig Kilgore coming, and the defense holds. And we'll go into the 3rd quarter. Aurora has a chance to maybe sneak back in this one. A 35-17 ball game, but Mike Hayes in at quarterback. Can the freshman get the job done? We'll see. 99.7 K-Red. Brandon Jackson. We'll be right back. 99.7 K-Red. This is Brandon Jackson. It's 2nd and 8 for your Aurora Red Foxes as we get the 4th quarter underway. Mike Hayes, pump fake right, and he's sacked. It's not a good way to get this drive started here. It's Aoelua on the tackle, on the sack here, as it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Red Foxes. Here's Hayes, looking, throws deep, downfield, got a man, it's DJ Smith. Wow, what a gutsy play. And that is what this Red Foxes offense has been missing, the deep ball. One-on-one coverage there. He's got DJ Smith, his former high school teammate, wide open, and he finds him there in a big explosive play from the man who calls himself DSPN. 1st and 10. Hayes going to hand off here to Winslet straight up the middle. Doesn't go too far. Gain of 2 there, but Aurora looking to strike here. 3rd and 8. 3 wide, Hayes in the pistol. Looking to throw, throws it right side for Dallas Killinger, and just bounces right off of Killinger's hands. 4th and 8, and the field goal unit will come out. So here's O'Shea looking to kick it here from about 44, and he gets it right in the middle of the uprights. So Aurora will settle for the field goal. Still a 2-possession game. And with a 2-point conversion, they can tie this thing up as well. 1st and 10. Here's Jonty. Looking to throw, and he gets pushed into his own lineman thanks to Rangi Unatoa. Causing the pressure there and a deflection for 2nd and 10. Jonty, handoff here. Larry Rose going nowhere. Quentin Cage again, knifing his way into the backfield. 4-yard loss for 3rd and 14. Here's where Aurora has to make a stand, and they do. A handoff straight up the middle to Larry Rose. The third goes nowhere as he's met by Craig Kilgore there on the tackle. So 1st and 10. Mike Hayes still staying in at quarterback. Rojas in motion right, and they hand it off to Winslet, who's got a bit of a hole, and he gets just to the 1st down marker as he picks up a gain of 10 for 1st and 10. Then about the 41-yard line. Hayes going to try to hand off here to Timberlake, but that play gets snuffed out. Defense gets in the backfield with almost no resistance, and he's brought down for a loss of 3 for 2nd and 13. Hayes from the pistol. They go play action here. Hayes trying to roll out right and didn't realize the block wasn't holding up. Sacked. 7-yard loss. So that'll bring out Darius Watts to punt. For 4th and 20 here as he boots this one deep. And the coverage gets there, and it's a good punt. The Aggies will have to take over from the 15-yard line. So from their own 15, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jonty. Quick throw out to Scott, and he gets blown up there by Sam Montgomery, the safety. Gain only goes for 7 as they hurried it back up to the line for 2nd and 3. Here's Jonty, gonna go read option here. Gonna break it out to the left, and he's mad. No, he shakes off the tackle from Benevitti and Montgomery, and he's got a wide open lane. All but green in front of him is Kilgore trying to chase him down, and finally does as he's brought down at about the 5-yard line. A 73-yard run by Nick Jonty, and the Aggies are looking at the end zone for 1st and goal. They hurry it up. Jonty, shoved by Montgomery, not enough. Touchdown, Nick Jonty. Just an embarrassing day here for Aurora on defense. Jonty been running all over them all game. And that'll do it. A 41-20 loss for the Aurora Red Foxes. Not the performance we were looking for after such a great win over, such a great performance over the Miami Hurricanes. It almost seemed as if they didn't show up in this game on defense and on offense. 42-20 the final, and not much to say after this one. They were great on picking up 1st downs. They seemed to drive well on offense, but too many turnovers, and the defense showing almost no resistance and no ability to stop this read option attack, and just the running ability of Nick Jonty, who isn't that fast. But still, their ability to create lanes and get guys open and have them just run free, or, you know, not to take a word from us, but to run wild all over us, is pretty much what was the difference for New Mexico State. You know, sure, you have Vernon Winslet eclipsing 100 yards in this game, rushing, but it doesn't really matter. So, I don't know what the quarterback situation is going forward. You had Mike Hayes pretty much finish the game, but I don't think he'll be starting next week. Maybe we go to Miguel DeSouza again. Maybe they go to Chandler Gaines. I'm not sure, but the offense did not look crisp, and the defense looked even worse. Maybe there's some changes coming there. Looking forward to your questions. See what you have to say. This is Brandon Jackson. We'll talk next week. 99.7 K-Red. I'll see you then.